Hey, so yes, just wanted to hop on talking a little bit about control. I've had such a beautiful flow of experiences in the past couple of months, and the parts that I remember it of like most are all of the little moments that were not planned, were not foreseen, were not realised until they just appeared in front of me. And I mean, that's a lot of stuff that I was working on, control and bringing forth the feminine energies over the past couple of years as I've been doing a lot of personal work. And as I emerge, I understand that, there's beauty and balance in both the feminine and the masculine. Having the masculine as that strong container with which the wild, feminine and flowy, creative, wild can exist and can be fully realised, but also maintaining that the organisation and the structure and the authoritative sort of firm characteristics, qualities that we need to build a business or just function and make the best use of time, I guess. Because everything is so random, like nothing can be planned, and by controlling, our diaries or time or every single moment of the day, we miss out on so many opportunities to experience new opportunities. I think I just repeated myself anyway. Still a little bit hazy, but anyway, we miss out on, we do ourselves out of many, I'm going to say opportunities again. No other words coming to me. We could shift timelines, we can quantum leap, we could find ourselves in completely different realms, or experiencing intimacy with nature in a way that we wouldn't have, and even with other people, not just nature, that we wouldn't have if, we're planning and controlling everything. And everything is so random, it's only going to get more like that. We've all experienced that over the past 3 years, that nothing's guaranteed, everything's uncertain. So rather than living in the fear of not knowing, if we start to empower ourselves with understanding that actually, if we live with pure intention and pure heart, and we trust in a higher power, and however that resonates, whoever with the world, faith, religion, we've all got our own different interpretations, and I'm not here to tell anyone what's better. It's just we have to listen to our own voice, we have to listen to our heart, we have to listen to our own inner knowing. There is a voice that is consistently inside, and it is a whole practice. It is very difficult at the beginning to start to really hear it and listen and think, think truly, not to actually question ourselves. And if you hear something, you just go with it. And I don't mean act with impulse, but I mean like hear what is actually going on inside in this internal dialogue. Like we've all got access to spirit, we've all got deep intuitive powers, and they're only going to get greater as we all move into this new, huge new energy. So I guess I just wanted to say that just enjoy every single moment that you're outside or in the sun or in a park or writing on a piece of paper or in nature, and not having to plan every single moment, because I think my life has changed purely because of that, because of leaning into the unknown, taking the risk, and I mean responsibly, we're not twats, taking the risk to believe in higher guidance, believe in our own abilities, be this whether we've got left brain, right brain, mathematics, science, creative, like we've all got lots of things to harness. We're not just one, we don't need to be an artist over a scientist. We've all been talking about multidimensional beings for a long time, and I think it will only do us all a lot of good to really start to read and practice these concepts and harness this flow state as we move into 2023. Abundance mentality over lack mentality, you know, understanding that we are much more resilient than we give ourselves credit for, that our gut is linked to our brain, and so the foods, if we still continue to eat shit, the brain cannot access higher guidance. The brain cannot open itself up to deeper wisdom. It's just blocked. It's like fluoride with the third eye. If we're not conscious of this, then we sleep on so much power, so much depth. Like, it's available to everybody. You know, whatever type of medicine you use, whether it's walking, nature, herbal medicine, sacred, ancient, indigenous medicine, once we start to tap into our cellular living, like living at a deeper level, it's mad. The dreams, you can connect to ancestors, your dream state can expand, your way of thinking nourishes your soul in a way where you feel a deep peace and a deep calm and a deep acceptance that we're never going to know anything. The answers are everywhere and nowhere. They're external, they're inside. Like, we have whatever choice we want to make in life, whatever we want to tap into, it's available to us. And how we hydrate our bodies, what we're reading, obviously the television, for me, it's not just about what you watch and stuff, it's an actual frequency. Like, having worked with singing bowls and spending a lot of time alone and in nature, it actually affects my head now. I can't sit in front of a TV or be around it because of the frequency. Now, some people think, oh, that's crazy, whatever. I don't care. It's a knowing. This is all practice. Practice starts with intention. And 3 years ago, when things happened to me, I was catapulted into the darkness. But I'm okay in my darkness. I have nothing that I've ever been ashamed of. I'm happy doing and having done everything that I have in my life, whether it's for my highest good or not. No, you know, we all learn. We all have a deep connection to past lives and trauma and things that we carry through, and from this realm, this life as well. So if we're really still not respecting our bodies, and I'm not a purist, people will know, they'll be out with me, and we all tumble, that was my tummy, we all make crappy decisions sometimes. Like, I'm going to continue to do that occasionally. I don't want to live 100% a purist and never eat this and don't do that, and no. I'm generally disciplined anyway, and I allow myself to exist happily, whether it's by myself or with friends. Who I have many friends that live very different lives to me, and there's no judgment in that. It's if your soul is pure and good, then you'll resonate with the people around you, and then you can slowly start to help each other be accountable for life together, because we are in this together. And I'm not saying I'm going to be friends with everybody or I'm going to go back in the past and revisit everyone. No, forgiveness, cool, it's all done. But right here, right now, who does your soul resonate with? What are the messages that are coming through? What do you know? What do you know inside? Because you do know it. You know, if we're not eating the vegetables, and listen, I'm not here to push a vegan agenda. I'm not here to push any agenda. I'm not of the Greek person. I'm too old a soul to be one size fits all. But it's just intention and consciousness. Like, are you eating vegetables? Are you hydrating? Your body and organs cannot function without it. So if you really think that still that having a glass of water is enough per day, you're doing yourself a disservice. Like, you're not allowing the power inside in yourselves to work properly. What's the point of that then? I just don't get it. But yeah, I didn't really want to come. It's not ranty as such, but I've just found so much joy in really leaning into this full-on, for me, feminine flow state. And it is a practice, not a master. Yeah. I mean, who knows if I'll ever be a master. You just take all this stuff as a day at a time. Like, but at the minute, I can't really see beyond the next couple of hours. And for someone who always had a full diary and yeah, I guess a level of FOMO, although for me, I don't really ever felt that I was missing out on anything because I've lived the life and made the choices that I wanted for myself. Like, you know, I'd have a relatively okay paid job, but like not well when I was early 20s. But I knew that if I saved up all year, because I needed the sun, that I'd go away in November, December and find somewhere special, like mostly the motherland, and get the break, the time out that I needed. Because a week doesn't do it for me, 2 weeks doesn't do it for me. I need immersion. I'm not really a holidayer, and everybody will travel how they need to. I like to sort of sit and observe. And that's becoming more ever present when I am in Jamaica. I like to just sit and watch, and I've become this elder, this little fairy woman just sitting and observing, sometimes on my own, sometimes in company, but without words. And so, yeah, I think I just want to say, keep trusting. Please know that there is always a greater, higher energy, source energy at play in whatever way we interpret that. Whether you're spiritual or not, a lot of this is science actually. Frequency and energy there's proof. There's many, many reports. There's many, many beautiful readings that we can do to understand the power of this stuff. So, yeah, we don't need to know everything. That's cool. We trust. We'll get through. We'll make it.